clowns on the internet promoting false narratives, talking about, I speak for Hoover. No, you don't, nigga. You don't speak for Hoover. You ain't never been to Cali, number one. And then you too stuck in your motherfucking glass dick ass habits, nigga, to really represent Hoover in the first place. So while you niggas over there from Cali trying to pick a rodeo
I need to
clown
restart it.
to come
Do I need
visit us,
to restart it?
y'all got to step to the real source. Y'all got to step to niggas like Love. Y'all got to step to niggas like Kunta Cuz, like Dodo, you know what I'm saying? Like Duke, nigga. Somebody that's live. My nigga want to hear, cuz. Go ahead.
Yeah, just speaking about that as well. We got to draw the line somewhere, man. We got to draw the line, and we got to see it. Once upon a time, we used to have a system in play, and now with the internet and everything else, you got a lot of internet sensations. You know, you got a lot of internet crips. You got a lot of internet
sensations
that you got. I'm telling you, they made their fame on the internet, and that's what they living on. You feel what I'm saying? And I respected that.
I said not existing.
In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangster Crip, and HCG, which stands for Hoover Crip Gang. What do y'all think of this feud between the Five Deuce Hoover set in Texas?
First of all, that's some nonsense right there. I ain't never heard of no bullshit like that. That's some straight bullshit on dead homies. Like, that shit made me feel type of way. That's so stupid.
You know, there's a better way to deal with this issue, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all could have approached the real Hoovers, and we could have get, you know what I'm saying, bridged the gaps, you know what I'm saying, as Hoovers, and came over the differences and came somewhere in the middle and figured out how we can coexist as a family.
OG Kunta Cuz, man, welcome back to the platform.
What it was.
See, you got some people with you, man.
Of course.
You need to give them an introduction. Who we got?
Well, first of all, you know, I'm OG Kunta Cuz, you know what I'm saying? Polly, you know what I'm saying? Ada Ab, you know what I'm saying? Hoover, grooving, groove world until this shit stop moving. Next to me, I got my guy, you know what I'm saying? You already know him, Stop Six Finest, Hoover, grooving. My guy, K-Love, you know what I'm saying? Frontline General, you know what I'm saying? Day one, grooving, you know what I'm saying? Next to him, you know what I'm saying? I got my nigga, Evil D, you know what I'm saying? Dodo, Eastwood's finest, nigga. The Clint Eastwood of Eastwood, nigga. Y'all know what we do, how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Grooving, grooving. You know how we do it, cuz we grooving until the world stop moving, man. You know, we got some issues, man. We got some shit we want to discuss. I got the Lokes on here. I got my homies, my groovers. You know what I'm saying? On this bitch because it's been some shit said in the airwaves about our set. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to spend a lot of time on that because we really on some, you know, growth and development shit. Not saying that we gangster disciples. We not identifying with the GDs or the BGDs. It's a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, cloth. We Crips. We with Community Revolution in Progress. You know what I'm saying? And being with Community Revolution in Progress, we trying to rebuild the community and stop the destruction, stop the madness and the chaos.
Yeah. So you bring up, you got a lot to talk about. That's why I wanted to bring you back to the platform. And I've been noticing there's a lot of conversations on the internet right now about the Hoover set, right? You got the shit going on in California. A lot of people are speaking on a lot of things, and I know who you are in Texas, and I know who you got with you and who they are in Texas, and that's why like it's time to address it. So the floor is yours.
Overstood. Like, first of all, let's get to the business. We HCG. Our politics is different in Texas than it is in Cali. Cali is Mecca, but Fort Worth is Medina to Hoover. You know what I'm saying? To Crippin. You know what I'm saying? Because Crippin started in Fort Worth before it started anywhere else in Texas. You know, for these guys to get on here and to question our cripping, you know what I'm saying? We have, you know what I'm saying? We have a issue with that because realistically, you know, we started this shit, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, how can y'all tell us, you know what I'm saying, or say something to us in regards to our set not existing?
In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangster Crip, and Hoover Crip Gang. What do y'all think of this feud between
Phone
the
check. What's the
Five
deal?
Deuce
What's the
Hoover
deal?
set in Texas?
First of all, that's some nonsense right there. I ain't never heard of no bullshit like that. That's some straight bullshit on the dead homies. Like, that shit made me feel type of way. That's just so stupid. What I gotta say before I pass the mic to my bro on Hoover, like, what niggas need to know is the script is like Big Bro said, the script is the script. It's been the script before us, before all of that on the dead homies, you feel me? So we not changing nothing, can't shit change on the dead homies, like the homie said, y'all can go bank something else. But cause that just pissed me off on Hoover. But Hoover come before all of everything and everything. Hoover come before a crip, it come before a gangster, it come before a criminal. Hoover is first, you know what I'm saying? That's what niggas need to understand that, you feel me? So ain't no way a nigga Hoover to beefing with Hoover because they switched the letters around on Hoover. If that's the case, go just beef from Crip Gang. Don't beef from Hoover nothing on the dead homie. You feel me?
Let me say this. Hoover, look. I ran across one of them niggas out here with that HCG tatted on him, and he told me it stand for Hoover Crip Gang, and he was out of Houston, a light skinned nigga. You watching this, you know who you are on Hoover. That shit don't exist on the set. Like I told Google, Hoover, you finna get that shit covered up. He ended up going back out that way. We ain't seen him. Hoover Crip Gang, that shit don't exist. So if you walking around with HCG on you and you say that stand for Hoover Crip Gang, if you come out here in the 50s banging that, something bad's gonna happen to you. On Hoover. Either that or a nigga gonna groove you. Because it's like you playing with the set. Where did that come from? On Hoover. Like either you gonna get with the GC shit or on Hoover it'll be a situation. Cause that type of, you not taking our script, if that's a nigga who took, whoever created that took our script and flipped it. And that's one of the niggas we're talking about. You figure what I'm saying? On Hoover. That's the type of shit that's not tolerated.
You know, there's a better way to deal with this issue, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all could have approached the real Hoovers and we could have get, you know what I'm saying, bridged the gaps, you know what I'm saying, as Hoovers and came over the differences and came somewhere in the middle and figured out how we can coexist as a family. You know, so my issue is with the Hoovers over there in Cali speaking on Hoover in Texas without coming to the Hoovers directly. Y'all had a cat from H-Town, but he didn't represent CG. And then one guy on there, he said that he ran into a dude and he from Hoover, you know what I'm saying, Crip Gang, and he was trying to talk about he was gonna make him remove the tattoo.
He said the yellow nigga.
The yellow nigga.
So the color
Sure.
is, yeah,
Introduce yourself, cuz.
yeah, this big homie, OG, day one, stop 6 Deuce Hoover Crip gang. And you know, I'm a project baby, first off. So I'm gonna send a shout out to my boys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who y'all is, Booger, you know what I'm saying? The youngster. You know what I mean? Y'all know my train, Quick, you know what I mean? Peebo, y'all know my train, man. Y'all know my story. You know what I mean? Day one homie, Doski. Lil C. You know what I mean? Lil C, rest in peace to the homie, Lil Charles. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what's happening out that project with that project squad, man. Y'all know how we coming with that train anyway. But we're gonna address this the big homie now, man. It rubbed the homie the wrong way. So, you know, we down here on our platform again. It's like this right here, big homie. You know, from our standpoint, it's just how we look at it. We not changing. It's 30, 40 years of banging. Y'all's, you know, 50 years of banging. You understand what I'm saying? We respect that, homie. You know what I mean? We don't come to Cali trying to change nothing in Cali. We don't, you know what I mean? We don't, when we do come to Cali, just like you just said, you know what I mean? Big homie, with all due respect, when we come and try to show our, you know, our love and tap in, y'all pull the move to try to run the homies off and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I feel what you're saying. If he a weak link, get rid of him. But then now, I don't even see that as a, you know what I'm saying, as a way to, you know what I'm saying, eradicate the problem no more, because just because he ain't gonna squabble or just because he ain't gonna put no work in, you know what I mean, don't mean he can't go be the next bank, you know what I'm saying, the next bank owner or the next real estate agent or the next, you know, that don't mean that he can't build in another department. You feel what I'm saying? So just in that aspect, you know what I mean, as far as in us coming to tap in, you know what I mean? You know, we respect that, you know what I mean, at all costs, because we know where the land, we know where it started, we know our history, we know the script. We know the script. You feel what I'm saying? Our script is a replica of the script. Ain't nothing changed from the script. Ain't nothing changed from the script.
Letters, bro.
Ain't nothing changed from the script.
Motherfucking letters, bro.
In the event, any of the homies that never came from the land and came on our end, down on this end, they ain't get nothing but love. They ain't get ostracized. They ain't get, you know what I'm saying?
So no,
they ain't get V. They ain't. But I know what a narrative was stimulated from. That narrative was stimulated from RealToon. You know what I mean? With your bitch ass behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? Throwing these little remarks, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Instigate a war. You know what I'm saying? When it's not a war, that was an isolated incident. I was in the system when that incident happened. And that happened way before Percy. And it probably was still happening when Percy was in the system. You know what I mean? And it was just an isolated incident amongst certain Hoovers. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shout out to the homie C-Dog, them out of H-Town. Them boys HGC homies, you know what I'm saying? Them boys Skrilla from out there watered Shreveport down there. Man, shout out to them boys, man. It was a lot of them boys original. We know original HGC. We know the groove history around. We ain't new to it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm originally from that swamp, Louisiana, LP to be exact. Y'all know where I'm from. Y'all know the business. Swamp water. Y'all know what's happening. It get real in the field, all the way down, everywhere. Nigga, you know, that groove is everywhere. We ain't just in Cali. You know what I'm saying? It's a branch of us everywhere. So if y'all don't accept the branch, you know what I mean, that's in Fort Worth, you know what I'm saying, or just got a strike against the branch from Fort Worth because one letter done changed. The who lit never changed. Never changed.
The script never changed.
The lit never changed. Our lit don't change. We you know what I'm saying? We pay all homies to the big homies. Respect to the big homies. And our dead homies. We got homies. Yeah, shout out to the big homies, man. I feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the big homies.
And all the big homies is gone.
Yeah, facts. Them facts. Them big facts. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no pushover, homie. We ain't, man, we ain't talking about what we did or what we was on, but we took the murder capital from wherever it was. We took that. Yeah, that was our era. You know what I mean? That was our era. But we ain't talking about how we not talking, we ain't gonna highlight how we just tore down the community at the same time. We just letting you know that we ain't glorifying this shit. Yeah, we you know what I mean? We wasn't whoever they trying to make us out to be, because if we wanted a war or whatever, it wouldn't even been a war. That wouldn't have been a war down here.
It's not enough of them.
It's not a war down here. You know what I mean? So that's bullshit. That narrative that he was trying to push and trying to gauge y'all into saying, you know what I mean, that, you know, we less of a false narrative. We less of a set, or we don't exist, or we made up. How many other Crip sets made up? Yeah. How many other Crip sets? How many other Crip sets made up outside of Cali?
When y'all started.
You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, we give all respect to the big homies, the dead homies, you know what I'm saying? On the land, from the land.
On the dead homies.
On the dead homies. And on the funk, That's what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? We just know the homie was showing, you know what I'm saying? Or he'll give you a narrative about what we do, what we do as Hoovers, you know what I'm saying, and how we done changed the narrative.
Fuck you mean?
Not so much as, you know what I'm saying, you know, because we groove, you know what I mean? We groove. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
1000%.
And at the same time, our groove is like this right now. Right now, we grown men. We 48, 49, 50 years old. We grown men out here. We ain't standing on the street.
Plus fucking years.
Yeah, we ain't standing on the street banging. You feel what I'm saying? What we doing now, you know what I'm saying? We got kids. We raising families. You feel what I'm saying? We getting jobs, working on jobs, 10 years, 15 years, trying to retire for jobs and shit now, man. We trying to put our families up. That's where we at with the train. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to incorporate this together and get businesses, man, get some legal businesses, man, going as a family. As a family, because these boys, I mean, these are the same Hoover trains that I grew up with, man, that's, 13, 14 years old. You know what I mean? And at 40 years old, 48, 49 years old, man, these boys been around me 38 years.
Mathematics.
30 years, bro. You do the math. 30 years, bro.
Fucking math, man.
You feel what I'm saying? So they know a little bit more about me than a lot of more people. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, y'all know who I am. Y'all know what's up. You know what I mean? Y'all know how we coming. And I'm going to come behind mine. And I mean, whatever move he on, you know what I'm saying? As long as he keep it, you know what I mean, positive, as long as he keep it, you know what I'm saying, strategic, you know what I mean, and keep it legit. We grooving over here. We grooving. Y'all can either groove with us, y'all know the routine. Y'all know what's
against us.
Y'all know what's up.
Though you don't want to say nothing, cuz.
Nah, I'm good, man. You know, nigga, I'm just, this motherfucker. Yeah, this your boy Dodo, man. You know what I'm saying? East Side, Fort Worth. Fathers Hoover, Crip gang member. You hear me?
Peace up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
So yeah, I ain't really too much a camera guy, man. So I'm gonna pass this mic, man. But I'm here for the support, man.
Yeah.
And if it got Hoover in front of it, I'm rocking all the way out with it. You know what I'm saying? So if it's Hoover, I'm rocking all the way out, cuz.
Without a doubt. So now let me get, into the politics of this shit, cuz y'all heard, this is highly Stop 6 and Eastwood. This is like monumental right here. This is so much rank in the building that it can't even hold. You know what I'm saying? It's so much rank right now that this shit can't hold. Cause we all day ones, you know what I'm saying, with Hoover, grooving, you know what I'm saying? And what we really want people to understand about Fort Worth is that if y'all consider Cali to be the mecca of this cripping, in Texas, we consider Fort Worth to be the Medina of this cripping. You see? And y'all got to understand that the politics in Mecca are different from the politics in Medina. But that don't mean that it's a different fight. That don't mean none of that. That don't mean that that don't mean that we from a different cloth or none of that. We all believe in the same thing, but we in different locations, which makes the politics different. See, in Cali, they bang. They stuck in one little neighborhood. In Texas, we not. See, in Medina, the pilgrimage and the Hajj is two different things. You know what I'm saying? You go to the pilgrimage to Mecca for your roots. So we not denying Cali as the roots of this shit. You hear me? But we saying that Texas is the aftermath of Crippin, the aftermath of Cali. You see? The chapter was brought to Texas before it went really anywhere else. It was brought here. The loudest sounds for Crippin was made in Fort Worth in Texas. The loudest sounds. We made the loudest noise. We made the most moves. We cripped the hardest. We promoted the set the furthest. You see? So for people to expect, for us to say, for people to come in our face, and this is really an insult to say to us, the narrative, you know what I'm saying? For the narrative to say, hey, well, there's a war going on. There's no war going on. You fake 10th grade ass motherfucking hypocrite ass motherfucking bloggers, y'all need to close y'all motherfucking pussies. Cause y'all talk too much. Y'all talk too much, and then y'all don't talk about what y'all know, y'all talk about what y'all heard, which makes y'all ear hustlers. Y'all ain't even relative truth. Y'all gossip. Fuck boys. Nigga, you niggas heard gossip and turned it into a heresy. Oh, there's a war going on. There's no motherfucking war going on, cuz. There's no motherfucking war going on. All grooves, everywhere in Texas, we identify as the same. Our politics here is Hoover the script is the script, and we trace back to the land, which is Cali. But what we saying to them is y'all gonna put some respect on motherfucking me Fort Worth name when y'all speaking about us. And this ain't got nothing to do with no internet clowns. Because we know we got a lot of clowns on the internet promoting false narratives, talking about, I speak for Hoover. No, you don't, nigga. You don't speak for Hoover. You ain't never been to Cali, number one. And then you too stuck in your motherfucking glass dick ass habits, nigga, to really represent Hoover in the first place. So while you niggas over there from Cali trying to pick a rodeo clown to come visit us, now y'all gotta step to the real source. Y'all gotta step to niggas like Love. Y'all gotta step to niggas like Kunta cuz, like Dodo, you know what I'm saying? Like Duke, nigga. Somebody that's live. My nigga want to hear, cuz. Go ahead.
Yeah, just speaking about that as well. We got to draw the line somewhere, man. We got to draw the line, and we got to see it. Once upon a time, we used to have a system in play, and now with the internet and everything else, you got a lot of internet sensations. You know, you got a lot of internet crips. You got a lot of internet
sensations
that you got. I'm telling you, they made their fame on the internet, and that's what they living on. You feel what I'm saying? And I respect it at all costs, but as far as in the gang life, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of the people just jumping in the camera with the people just cause they know that they gonna be on camera.
Oh God.
Man, look, I'm talking about like how many, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro, it's just funny to me because like I can be on, I'm talking about like how many times, man, stop one of them guys that you in the video with a camera with an action, man. How many times I done had to come get a gun from over your house or something for a ride or for a mission or something, you know, just on, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, how many times I done, you know, I'm just saying how many times I'm just,
niggas ain't never rode. You know damn well.
I'm just
saying,
honest.
now, most of these internet sensation ass niggas,
A lot of credit
ain't put in no work,
a lot of
but
credit.
they getting credit for our script.
They getting credit for Ferguson unit and what happened
Everything.
on Ferguson unit. I mean, like a lot of people was on Ferguson unit. You had punk, homosexuals. I'll say it like that. You had homosexuals on.
You had straights.
You know, you had straights. You had bi-eyes. You had guys that wanted to try. You know, you had everything over there. And you had, I'm being honest. So just because you was on Ferguson unit don't mean that you was, you know.
They call it the freaky Ferg.
I'm being honest.
Ain't right.
Man, and then just
the Ferg was a little bit fucked up.
And
didn't go in the shower at some point.
And then you had errors. And I like to speak on that. That's what that hasn't been hitting the scene.
Speak on that.
And that hasn't been talked about enough.
And if the errors make a difference.
Errors make a difference.
A big difference, nigga.
Errors make a difference. I ain't gonna talk down on the 2010
ass niggas.
After the 2010 after era. I'm not gonna talk down on that era, but
by that time,
I know
the rat was on the wall.
Yeah, I know from leaving that system, TDCJ system, by that time, the laws had already took pretty much control of the system, even though the homies and the gang still had semi-control in the inside, but it was already tainted with the snitching thing, and it had already became famous. That's why your boy Charleston White can come out and say, snitching, you know what I'm saying, and it's cool and make it a fad because it was already going. It had to be cool in prison first, because niggas was getting killed in there first behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they had to make that legal. in there first.
Yeah.
Before they can make
They
snitch
legalize
out here.
snitching in
Out here. Because if he go to jail,
Yeah.
you know,
You might not make it.
he gonna make it now
Yeah, now
because it was
the
legal in there
politics
first.
changed.
It was legal in there first.
The politics
Yeah,
changed.
it was legal in there.
Niggas got stitches back in the
I don't
game.
think snitching gonna ever be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, hell no.
I'm talking
Trying
about.
to take back.
But niggas gave validity to snitching like Charleston White. Cause right, this bitch ass nigga jumped on the scene
That's because.
as a rat and went famous.
Right.
That's, listen, when technology was different, niggas wasn't snitching because niggas was getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Now everything being recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they trying to make it okay.
Mhm.
Niggas following that trend.
Mhm.
That's them. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I'm still gonna
Right.
stand 10 toes down on what I believe.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm,
Fact.
I'm under the old law.
Fact.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Said
under.
that.
I'm under the old law.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Old law is in effect.
It's just a different
Old
law.
law is
It's a
in
different.
effect.
It's a different law. So
On the set.
you
This
know
new
what
law
you
shit.
under. You
No,
know
no.
what law you
Snitches
under. You know.
don't get nothing done to them. They get to run around, still do what they do and all that. But under the old law, a snitch is popped immediately. Immediately, cuz. You don't get to go and collect $200 for being a snitch. You get popped immediately. That's the law we under. That's on grip. That's the law we under. Now, I ain't trying to say I threaten nobody. I ain't telling nobody to do nothing to no snitch. But the laws have changed. They have changed. You hear me? Now, you niggas out here tattletelling, informing, you hoe ass niggas know y'all days is numbered, and I'm just gonna say it because hey, I'm a real stiff nigga and I'm down with the old law. So fuck nigga, keep on snitching, and I promise your bitch ass gonna get some snitches. And that's on God, you know. That ain't me threatening you. Oh, someone's coming to get me. Nah, fuck nigga. You know someone's coming to get you because you know the old law is in effect. So if your bitch ass is telling, you know somebody's coming to swell your bitch ass up. Telling equals swelling, nigga. Fuck you mean.
Hey man, at the same time, yeah, but out of respect, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna readdress it, you know what I'm saying, to all of the homies that have some. I mean, the big homie, what the homie? Gumby, OG homie, you know what I'm saying? Much respect to the big homie, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we ain't doing no tripping with the homies, man.
Not
you know
with,
what I'm
not with
saying?
Hoover.
We from the east side of Fort Worth.
Y'all from the west.
Hey, let me
We from the east.
let me get this understood as well. I'm from the east side of Fort Worth, stop 6, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I speak for that. You feel what I'm saying? I can't speak for, you know what I'm saying, the homies on the south side and how they feel about that. But I got homies that was put down, you know what I'm saying, through the south side method, you know what I'm saying, that feel the same way these homies feel as far as
We got homies in H-Town.
as far as in
They
changing.
feel the same way.
As far as in changing, you know what I mean, changing their title.
I don't
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
right. I don't mean
So,
to interrupt,
as of today.
but I'm gonna speak on my nigga FedEx. Shout out to FedEx. Shout out to CEO Hockley. He a 6-0. Hey man, we need to say some shit. Cause we need y'all to understand that when we got cripping, y'all documents came to us. Y'all documents came to us. See the difference between a Texas Crip,
The CCO?
the CCO, right? Those documents came to us. And we didn't say that we didn't fuck with y'all, but we didn't adopt that psychology, cuz. We didn't adopt that psychology. And if we would have adopted that psychology, we would be in the same boat that y'all in right now, my G, or y'all stuck in just neighborhoods. See, the difference between Mecca and Medina is this, is that in Mecca, you can't really go nowhere. But in Medina, you can go everywhere. And Hoover is loved in Medina. The prophet is loved in Medina, you see. It's a difference, you see. Our politics are different. We ain't telling y'all how to run y'all set. We don't come to Cali and try to change y'all politics. So how could y'all step to us and expect us to change ours? I think that we all need to be in the same room together. Y'all Hoovers from Cali, y'all need to come share space with us Hoovers from Texas. And y'all will get the vibe that we straight up Hoover for real. Oh my.
Let me speak. I ain't trying to it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I know I probably never go to Cali. My homies probably my homies stay coming to fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And then the homies be coming through, so you know, and we be wanting to come fuck with the homies up there and tap in and groove on some groove shit, nigga.
And we not on no fear shit.
Yeah, nigga.
So don't think we fear y'all, cuz in Cali, cause like y'all say, we don't come there, nigga. Yeah. We don't fear y'all, cuz that ain't why we don't come, nigga. We don't know we don't know y'all politics, so we don't want to step on y'all toes, cuz. But we ain't the niggas that like we ducking y'all, cuz we not ducking no Cali niggas. We on Crip, we not.
We really would love that
y'all
line.
Down here all the time.
We really would love that line, big homie. We need that line down here. We need to tap in on the real. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't missing nothing. This OG big homie K Love from Stop 6 Day 1. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Yeah, get at me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get at y'all boys straight up. Just like that. I'm gonna tap in. And I'm gonna fall in however it go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's happening.
Y'all wanna reach out?
We with the train. We ain't bucking the train. You feel what I'm saying? The lit, you know what I'm saying? On my end, you feel what I'm saying? We need that love on this end. So we gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we pushing that narrative back at this real tune pussy. That's who that's trying to bring family members, at the same time. Yeah, trying to infiltrate the ranks of this
roach ass nigga.
Yeah, with some bullshit. That ain't what we got going on. Cause at the same time, you said it out your mouth. If it's Hoover, it's Hoover. So what we talking about?
Right. Let me say something, girl.
What we talking about?
On Crip. Let me say this. Look out, Real Tunes. Say fam. I'm just gonna keep 1,000 with you, and you really not family, my nigga. You ain't even associated with the Crip card, cuz. I call you family in respect of you being a melanated being, my G. Look here, bro. You ain't got no business stepping to nobody about Fort Worth, about Hoover. You don't got that right, bro. You don't got that right. You don't got that classification. You don't got that permission. You didn't get permission from Hoover to run your mouth. So what you doing, bro? And then you got this clown behind you, bro, or you know, your little puppet that you done stuck your hand up his ass and all this whole ass shit, and you tell him what to say, nigga. That nigga don't speak for Hoover, cuz. No, he don't. Am I in agreement with that? He's all day one.
Yes, sir.
Do cuz speak for Hoover?
No, sir.
Cuz do not. So stop trying to put cuz on Hoover. Stop that dumb shit, my G, on the set. Real Tunes. That nigga you chose as your poster boy is just a battle rapper, cuz. We respect him for his internet fan. We respect him for how he rep Cripper, even though he dropped his flag. But we respect the fact that he has repped Hoover for the way that he did. We ain't got no problems with cuz on the internet. But in the streets, niggas a grain of salt, cuz. And you talking the whole factory right here. This a whole factory of Hoover. Generations. First generation Hoovers
Do your research.
Do your research, nigga, on my mom. First generation Hoovers, nigga.
Do your research.
You niggas say, man, Real Tunes, you fake fraud ass nigga. Yeah. Stop being a blogger and learn to be a journalist, nigga. Yeah. You know what journalists do? They discover the truth. Bloggers, they start shit and have people dead and murdered, bro. That's what they do, bro. And this fake ass shit you doing, bro, gonna have somebody harmed, bro. And you know what your fake ass gonna be doing? You gonna be wailing Richardson, Texas, fuck nigga. Sleep peacefully, nigga, while the war's going on in the city of Fort Worth, nigga. So shut your motherfucking face up, nigga. You have no rights to speak on Hoover. You have no rights to speak on Fort Worth or nothing to do with Crippin', nigga, without our permission, nigga. And do you need a black eye? We'll give your camera and you a black eye, nigga. I'm just saying. Do you need it, fuck boy? It's Hoover for real, nigga. This is real, like, hey, nigga, don't ever do that again, fuck nigga. Don't ever do that again, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. Don't ever do that again, nigga. Cause it's going down, bitch ass nigga. You know I know FedEx, nigga. Quit playing, fuck nigga. I be in your town, boy. I be in your town. Hoover be in your town. Easy, nigga. Easy pass on the set. Watch your mouth, cuz. And say, man, we want to just say this to all the Hoovers all over the United States, man. One groove. You hear me? One groove, one nation, man. We ain't here to bring no division. We not here to be in the middle of no division. We here for clarity. We here to let them know that the beacon of Hoover has been lit for over 35 years right here in Fort Worth, nigga. You're looking at it right now. You're looking at it with your own naked eyes. You're looking at it. Real spill. Got anything else to say, cuz?
No, I'm out, cuz.
Man, I'm gonna shout out to the hood, man. Y'all know where y'all at, man. Y'all know what's good.
From the east all the way to the south.
East up,
South
man.
to the west, nigga.
East
Fort
up,
Worth.
man. Y'all know what's
Murder
up,
Worth,
man.
Texas.
Y'all
Man.
know what's
Y'all know the order, man.
East up.
Shout out to all the homies. Rip to all the D homies, man.
Good talk.
Real spill.
Hey, appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. I gotta get on up out of here, man. It seems like I'm gonna be a couple of minutes late to work, man. But however it goes, at least I'm still showing up, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on this bitch all night with you niggas ass, cause y'all ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, nigga, I'm waiting for payday Friday, nigga. Get this 2,000 up in the nigga account, nigga, so I can go back to Johnny, nigga, and pick up these earrings and pick up this goddamn diamond ring. Goddamn it. Yeah, that's what we on around this bitch. Nigga, let Travis make his home. Nigga, I'm up out of here.